Hey everybody, it's Sherry at the Crafty Decorator. What's today? Monday. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a fantastic Mother's Day. When you jump on, just say, hey, that you're here. So I know that I'm working. I needed to get one last craft in before we leave tomorrow. I am finally packed. I'm starting to see numbers. I hope you all get notified. Thanks for the hearts and the thumbs up. I see Diana Starkey. How are you? Happy Monday. And Rebecca, hello. And Christy. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Donna. And Tammy. So I've been working on my little drum ornaments for like 2 days. Hi, Teresa and Tony. Delana, I believe it is. How are you? Hi, Diane. Good evening. Hi, Octavia. And Becky. Thank you for sprinkling, Peggy. Hi, Mary Ziegler. Thank you, dear. We're really excited. Let's just hope we get out of Newark tomorrow. Hi, Carrie. Where are you going? Tammy, we're going to Alaska. Hi, Charlene and Brenda. And you are working. Yes, I am. I got to get my drum craft in. So when I come back, I can work on my stars and my bird. Hi, Deborah. And Ola, how are you? Happy Monday. And Lindy. Howdy from Texas. Hi, Carolyn. We're going tomorrow. Hi, Sharon Ian. Sharon Ian, did you get my message? Hi, Lorraine. Okay, so remember the paper mache. I have everything painted already. Remember the paper mache boxes that I showed you from Dollar Tree. I painted them just like I painted the big drums we made. Hi, Peggy and Ann. Sharon Ann, we're so excited. Hi, Mary. You finally got notified on time. Yay. Hi, Susan and Tammy. So all my lids, I painted chai latte, all of them. And this one is painted my candy apple. And then my blue ones are painted blueberry cobbler. And then I seal everything with my Meltdown. Hi, Laura Lee. Sharing Neon. Hearts right back at you, girl. Mine doesn't work. Hi, Susan. So look, now I don't know if you're going to want tinsel on the side. I was playing around with the tinsel on the side. So we're going to make this one. And then I was also playing with these. These are the small boxes, paper mache round boxes from Hobby Lobby. So you get 6 for $2.99 in there. I had like assembly line going, painting them all, doing all the sticks. Hi, Aunt Mimi and Lisa. Good evening, Glenna. Because I need a set for St. Joe's auction. Okay, so this one is much simpler than that little one because I got to cut the cardboard circle out. Yay, Sharon Ann. I'm glad you got my message. Sharon Ann, you're trying again. No, exclamation notify. Hi, Missy and Grace Ann and Mary and Debbie. Okay. This is going to be actually the bottom of your drum. And I like to make sure that I line my seams of the lid and the box up because that's going to be the back. Can you stick me in your suitcase? Yeah, Susan. We could take like 2 suitcases each. We're only taking 2 suitcases. One for land, one for sea, and a carry-on just in case our bag gets lost. All right, we're starting with the big one first. Well, the bigger one. Hi, Debbie and Teresa. I am ready. I am ready. And every time I think of something, I run it and I put it in the suitcase. If there's something in there, not in there now, John said we'll have to buy it. Okay, so what I do, just like I did for the big box, I measure around the lid, which is the bottom, which is 12 and a half. 12 and a half. And I am using, these are 0.41 inches by 0.64 inches antique brass plated decorative tacks that I got from Hobby Lobby. You get 40 for 99 cents. I need another package of them. Hi, Cheryl. I might as well just dump them all out because you need 8 for each one you're going to do. And I'm getting ahead of myself because now we need to put our little decal on before we stick our pins in. Good evening, Sharon. Okay, I show you what I did for my decals. So I used them out of this book again. This book from Amazon. And I used this. There should be another one, but I used them and I didn't have any to copy. But I copied this and shrunk it down to 40%. So this is 40% of this. Good evening, Catherine. Hi, Carol. It's Cheryl. And this is what I'm going to use on my box. And I want to make sure that I'm going to get it on the front. So someone suggested making photocopies, printing copies. And that was a really good idea because now I get to keep it. I am excited, Julie. So we're going to Mod Podge this on. We are going to Mod Podge this on as soon as I find my Mod Podge here. Thank you, Marlene. Hi, Angela. Wait do you see how small I shrunk for the little boxes. Hi, Aunt Mimi. Happy Monday. And Sylvia. Okay, I'm just using my regular matte Mod Podge here. Whoops. And I am gonna okay. Got to make sure I have my front. Mod Podge your little decals on. Hi, Janice and Charlene and Terry. Just want to rub it to make sure it's on there good. All right. I start off my box just like the others. Take my first tack and you want to stick it in the center of whatever picture you're using. I don't know if I'll need my needle again. That one went in. So place it in the center. So the box is 12 and a half round. So then you divide it by 4. I did 3 1/8 between each. I can't believe you're doing a project. I'm always going through. I'm done packing. We started packing Saturday. So what the heck did I say I'm doing here? 3 1/8. Okay. 3 1/8 between each tack. So place your little measuring tape right under your tack. So then it's centered. And then I'm going to stick my tack. I try to get them even. Hi, Sharon Ann. Thank you, girl. Hi, Gail. Okay. There's that one. So you're going to do 4 around the bottom. See now, sometimes they go right in. Sometimes they don't want to go in. So I need my needle. I need my needle to poke through that other box. Might be because I'm at the seam. Sherry. Oh, sorry. Can't spell. I got a migraine, Mary. Mary. At least you have an excuse. I have never been a good speller. I'm always spell checking. Okay. So if it doesn't go down in there good, I just take a, like, kind of a fatter needle and push down into the next, your box, your round box. Okay, 3 1/8. I need to pay attention or I'll do something wrong. Can you move your lighting in front of you? My lighting is above me, so I can't move it, but I thought I looked kind of foggy when I went on today. I even shut it off and turned it back on because I thought if I went and started a different live, the fogginess might go away, but it didn't go. Hi, Gloria. Okay, so I'm 3 1/8 between each. Now I need to glue my circle, which I cut out of drop cloth, and it's a 5-inch round circle. Then I sprayed them really good. Somewhere I thought I had my coffee spray. So I just put my coffee in here. It's instant coffee, water. I like to add a little vanilla in there. And I don't measure. I just like it dark. Just make sure it's dark. I sprayed them all and put them out in the sun yesterday. Because yay, we finally had a sunny day. Hello from Tennessee. Hi, Jimmy Oh, it's probably Margaret. Thank you, Susan. Now you're going to want to center it. Center your box. Just looking to see. Okay, so like I'm kind of really centered there. Anyone going to Alaska with you? Nope, just John and I. Okay, hot glue. I am just going to add just a small amount of hot glue right at the edge of the box and glue that down. I do 4 tacks before I glue it all the way around, just to make sure that I don't pull. See, like to me that looks a little uneven. So I check it as I go, just to make sure you don't pull it uneven. So just add your glue and tack. And then we're going to go back and glue all the way around. Hi, Linda and Catherine from Indiana. John's answering someone. John's answering. Oh, I did the wrong side. That's all right. And I kind of make sure I pull it tight. So see, can you see? I just tacked here and there around. Now you could go back and add your hot glue in between each tack, just at the edge of your box, and glue it down. John, yeah, I would not go without my hubby. My hubby, my best friend. Hi, Helen. But it's just John. I think that's what you meant. Is it just John and I, or are we going with anyone? But no, and I chipped my nails and everything. Aunt Mimi, thank you for decorating. And hi, Helen. I hate all these glue strings. Oops, come on. You're joking. Helen, I did have a good day. I hope you had a good day. I was just running around doing all kinds of weird, odd stuff. Sherry lets me out of the basement every now and then. Not basement, honey, headquarters. Headquarters. When it was, I think it was Husband's Day or something. I didn't even know. And Tyler did a thing and said, Dad, I hope Mom let you out of the basement because it's Husband's Day. And I said, tell him I let you out for like an hour. An hour. Okay. 3 1/8. I just did 1.5 because now you got to do 4 around the top, but you want them to be between here. You can eyeball it if you want to eyeball it. The little tiny box, I just kind of eyeball because there's not a lot of space between there. But I do 1.5. So I measure 1.5 between, and I take my pencil up and just mark. I just mark my burlap, not burlap, but drop cloth up there. And I'm just going to go around and do them all now. And then I'll stick them in. Yeah, I let John out once in a while. John, you've been out quite a bit this last week. Last week, you were out quite a bit. He's been working on getting the pond filter and everything going good. Cindy, we just need a little getaway. But we've been wanting to go for like 20-some years. So we said before we get any older. Get it straight, John. Headquarters. That's right, Karen Rhodes. It's headquarters, not basement. Okay, I have them marked. So I'm going to stick my pins in there. I'm going to stick my pins in there. So I've been working on 7 of these. And 12 of those little boxes. You're going to the last frontier. Have your nails done on the ship. That's what I was thinking, girl. That's what I was thinking. I'm going to need to get my nails done on the ship. We watched a video of, I feel like that should go down a little, of the ship. John put a video on Saturday morning, I think he found. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I posted my recipe for the twice baked potatoes and did a quick blog and put it on the website. Honey, you're busy. You're busy. I wish my blogs went that fast. Okay, I did my 4 around. Now we got to do our zigzag. This time I'm just using my Dollar Tree jute twine. And so this is my front. I want to start in the back. You're going to start on the bottom back one. Leave enough hanging over because I kind of like to tie them together, the 2 ends, and push that down. Then you're just going to zigzag up to the top, down to the bottom, just like our big ones. These are just small. Up and down. And then you're going to come back to where you started. Now, I'm just going to cut it. And I kind of like to just tie them together. And pull them tight under there. Because now we're going to add just a drop. And it's just not a lot, just a drop of hot glue under there and push it down. Hi, Sheila. And I glue all the bottom ones around. Don't glue the top ones yet because we have to add more jute. I just feel better gluing them down, making sure they're not going to pop out. We've not been on her. We saw her in a Hawaii once. It's 16 stories high. Hi, Kimberly. Okay. Oh, I got to cut off my extra. Cut off your little extra pieces there. Get my strings off. So look, we went up and down all the way around. Now we want to go across the top. So this is my front. This is the back. I'm just going to start here. One up from the back part where we started. And you want to go on the top of, no, the bottom. We're going to go on the bottom. I'll show you 1 second. Let me get it under there. You want to put your string on the bottom of your tack and then go around. Bottom, bottom. Gotta lift my tacks a little. I think I would be so scared. The older I get, the worrier I get. Girl, I don't think it matters what you're doing or where you're doing it. If God thinks it's your time, I think we're just gonna go. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm back to the beginning. Let me cut this. Tie them. And get them back under there. You painted. Come on, get under there. There it goes. All right. So I just tied them again and stuck them back under there. And add a little glue. And thank you, Chris. How are you? Cut off my excess. And now I got to glue the rest of these around. I'm with you, Sherry. You're going to go regardless where you are. Yep. That's what I think. So you might as well enjoy every day. Aw, thank you, Annette. I hope you're having a good night, Annette. It's so beautiful here today. I think it was like 77 today. Okay. We got them all glued. I think we'll make our pieces before we distress this. And I'm trying to think, what do I want to do first? Okay, for my handle, I got this Dollar Tree Floral Garden wire jute cording. That's what I'm using for my handle. Now, let me show you the one. I probably should have did more in the gold. This one, remember I showed you somewhere here, I have it. Okay, this gold cording ribbon I got at Hobby Lobby. If you want to use this, it's done the same exact way and it'll look like this. How pretty is that? So for the handle on this one, I used a pipe cleaner. I use this gold and silver. I bought them like this, but you can twist two pipe cleaners together. It was gold and silver tinsel. And before I put it on here, I distress it with my ink. Thank you, Teresa. Hi, Mary. Are you seeing my text? Your comments, you mean, Ro Miller? I see you. I see you. Thank you, Lorraine. Okay. So, for this box, yeah, Sherry, did you write down what I cut it at? Let me see if I wrote down what I cut it at. I think it's 10 inches. I kind of try to write down 10 inches. Okay. I cut this 10 inches. Now, this has a habit of wanting to unravel. So, I add a little hot glue in there and twist it around. Thank you, Karen and Lorraine. And thank you, Cindy. Well, this end's already tight because that was the end. All right. We need to, I distressed this. I put my gloves on. Gave you a 5-star, Lorraine. You're so sweet. Thank you. Hi, Sheila, and thank you. And Ro Miller and Linda. Okay. I'm going to have to buy another box of gloves. These things are so expensive. I'm going to put my lid on this. All right. I want to distress it. Last time I used Vintage Photo. This time, I didn't know I had this, is ground espresso. Ground espresso. So that's what I'm going to use. And I'm still loving these little distress brushes. Happy belated Mother's Day to you, Wendy. Okay, so I just lay it on there and kind of turn and brush. Turn and brush. This is easier to distress before you put it on. Whoop. Well, I'm going to leave my gloves on too. So I just distress that with my oxide. Espresso coffee, I think, or ground espresso, I think I'm liking that better than Vintage Photo, actually. Vintage Photo is more like a tea stain. I keep closing my gloves in there. This is more like the antiquing wax, which I'm gonna need. Okay, for my little drumsticks. These dowels are 0.125 inches by 12 inches from Hobby Lobby. They're kind of pretty skinny. Now, I didn't have beads that I liked the size for these drums. So here's what I did. I took this Dollar Tree bead garland and I used these beads. These are the beads I used. But of course, they got holes on both ends. So I did putty these ones. Because these holes are slightly bigger than this, but the next size up in this is too tight. It wouldn't go good. So I did putty them, wood putty, only one end, one hole, and I let them dry. Jillian, we're making our little drum ornaments. This is one size, and then we're going to do a smaller one. Okay. So I cut these 3.5 inches. You'll need 2. Oh, I could just, if I turn this around, I could measure right there. I'll just use my ruler. 3.5. So if I mark 3.5, then I want to mark 7. You can cut them with wire cutters. Did you ever find another gold lantern? I did, Becky. Actually, every Dollar Tree I went to had them. I did find it. I need to find a nice big bird for the center of my table. I was gonna, maybe I could just do those lanterns in the center. I don't know, I gotta play with it. I have to play with it. These little miter shear things are the best things ever. Okay, so I have 2 sticks, 3.5 inches each. And then I just use a paper towel to stain them with my Antique Waverly wax. Now you're going to make them the same way for the little boxes, but your sticks are going to be shorter. I'll tell you how short they're going to be when we get to the little box. Oh, do you see my lights blinking? Oh, thank you, Wendy. My lights were blinking. That was funny. I'm using a paper towel because, to me, my baby wipe was taking too much off. Do your little end, because the one little end's going to be out. Hi, Kathy. All right. I have so much stuff on this counter. Did you have a storm coming? Lights flickering. Not that I know of. It's not supposed to rain till tomorrow morning, and not heavy or anything tomorrow morning. I don't know why they just did that. Okay, so I have my 2 little beads. These measure, I'm saying like a 1-inch, no, half-inch bead. When I put them on the ruler, they're like a half-inch bead. But these are the beads from that Dollar Tree bead garland. So I am just going to add hot glue, not a real lot because you don't want it squeezing up out. And stick your dowel down there. Do you stain the balls? I'm going to paint them. You can stain them if you want. If you're going to stain the balls, you can put the balls on first and then stain everything. But I painted my balls gold. Metallic gold. I got to get some gold in there because you know I like gold. Okay. So I have my 2 little drumsticks. I'm not good at painting with my gloves on though. These little balls. Save those for when I go to Antique again. So I use my gold metallic paint. Metallic, 24 karat gold metallic. I don't know. My comments are going very slow. Slow. And I just paint the balls on there. They almost look stained when it's done. They might be working up the mountain. They are going to be working for like 2 years up there. They're replacing like power lines in the poles. So they may still be working up there today. And I do 2 coats. Me too, Sharon Ann. I'm a gold fanatic. I don't know why. but I love it. I have all these little drumsticks made for the small, for the small boxes, and the big ones. The big ones will all be done. Except I ran out of tacks to finish one. I need another box of tacks. One done. And now I gotta paint the other one. And Karen loves gold too. I love it. And it's not like shiny. It's a metallic. It's really pretty. I probably could have did the sticks gold too, but I know a lot of people like them to look primitive. Thank you, Sarah. These are the best little cups. I buy these in Walmart. You get a big package of them. And then you could save your paint in there. You love rose gold the most. I like rose gold too. Yeah, it's pretty. John's been here in this hairdryer all day. He's been here in this hairdryer. I know, that's why I really like that gold ribbon around that one. I have to look for more of these little boxes. I was only able to get 4 more, so I got to keep an eye out for them. I'll have my aunt check her Dollar Tree by her. Hi, Claire. I did not go to Joann's. I don't even know if they're closed now. I wasn't I really didn't want anything the last time I went, so I didn't go again. It will definitely be closed by the time I get back. I really don't need any more stuff. Lorraine loves rose gold. Thank you, Debbie. Okay, we have this done. Let's put this on. So I'm going to use my awl thing here, my puncher. Okay, so here's my front. Here is the next tack that's on the top. I do my punch right under that tack. I do it right under that tack. Then do it on your other side, same thing. It's this one. So the one above my center, one, second one over on the side. It's your tack on the side. So I just pushed my hole in there. Now, I glued these, but I'm going to tell you, when I try pushing this in, this jute starts to get pushed down. So I take a small piece of Scotch tape and I wrap it around the end there. You're not going to see it because it's going to be inside. I go tomorrow. Yes, Teresa, tomorrow. Oh, Sharon Ann says she thinks they close by the end of May. So I just add a small piece of tape around both ends because my jute was getting pushed down the wire. And that was my solution for it. Hi, Liddy. Okay. I do not glue these in. I just stick them in there like, I want to say like an inch. I just stick it in, bend it up, bring it over. If you feel you need glue in it, oh goodness, it's pushing my my drop cloth down in there. Get out of there. Okay, there. So, oh, I put the hole in the wrong spot. Sherry, I told you I always mess up once. It's not the first one, it's the second one. I messed it up, for goodness sakes. Oh, start over. How long plus have you ever made... Oh, how long plus have you ever made church? I did the totally wrong holes. Sherry. Oh, Lord. Okay, it wasn't the top. It's the bottom. So, there's my middle. This bottom one, I go up from there. And punch the hole. Oh, goodness gracious. Told you I always make one mistake. Thank you, Claire. Oh, Claire, I hope you feel better, girl. Okay, so then I need to make it above this one. Goodness. I thought that looked kind of weird. Yeah, oh no. That's okay, you don't see the hole. I pulled my fabric back out. And you can't even, you really can't see where the hole is. You pull the fabric back out. It's all good. This will be mine. Hi, Andrew. This will be mine. That's okay. I don't know why this end, though, wants to pull my fabric down in there. Let's see. There we go. Better make sure it's good. All right, now we got it. Oh, gosh. I always make one mistake. There's my handle. There's my handle. Now I need to distress the whole thing. Looked for the boxes and 3-pack stars at our Dollar Tree, but didn't have any. Jan, them circle boxes, there was lots of hearts and lots of squares. Everyone's buying the circles. I was only able to find 4 after going to 3 Dollar Trees. They are out there. They are out there. It's just finding them. Okay, same thing. I'm using my ground espresso. I wonder what John's doing. I don't hear the TV. And I am distressing this whole thing. But I don't rub real heavy over my picture. I don't want to do my picture too dark. You can distress your jute while you're going. So see, I didn't go real dark over my picture. Sherry, I thought you can make a church handmade. Girl, I had to look at that. I'll have to look at that. Now, I do my fabric. I do this bottom piece. I kind of work at one area at a time. So, see ya. I only found one circle and 2 squares. I know. I could have got squares. I could have got squares and I could have got hearts, but the darn circles. Everyone's buying the circles. I don't know what they're doing with them, but I had 3 in my stash from a while ago. And then I just found 4 going $3 trees. I thought I would have got more than that. So look, I did all around my drum. I do the top. You don't have to. It's coffee stained. But I do a little. Depends how primitive you want it to look. We didn't even have square or hearts. You have to make sure you look. So look down the wooden craft aisle. And if you're like our store, the next aisle over also has crafting stuff. And in one store, I found them there. They were with the Cricut paper, some stones, I forget what else was there. And I do the bottom. I do the bottom too. I am excited, Norma. Very excited. We will be posting pictures and little videos. I am not sure if we could go live or not, because that would be pretty cool. Happy Monday, Jen. It would be pretty cool if we could go live, but I'm not sure. But we'll be doing some videos. Okay, so I should do my tinsel first because this will have to dry once we glue them on there. So you don't have to do tinsel. This red and this blue, they're from Amazon. I know the red is on my recommended products page under tinsel garlands, I think, or under garlands. The blue just came the other day. I don't know if I have the blue on there, to be honest. But if you put in, what did I put in? Vintage blue tinsel garland. That's what I put in. Need my ruler. Wave at me, please, Sherry. Andrew Miller, I'm waving to you. I'm waving to you, Andrew. Okay, my tinsel, I cut 8 inches for this box. Tinsel gets everywhere. I'm going to do blue, and I think I'll do red. I'll do blue and I'll do red. You don't have to add tinsel. You can add pieces of your coffee stain drop cloth tied on there would be cute. Or coffee stained muslin, strips of muslin would be cute, or cheesecloth. Thank you, Cheryl. This is Marshall's. It's got embroidered little daisies on it. It's got embroidered daisies. All right, I just tied it around my handle. Oh, I didn't want blue and red. Darn, I want silver. I want silver. Is this 8 inches? I don't want blue and red. That one's 8 inches. Okay. I want blue and I want silver. The silver tinsel is from my shop. And that's the only color I can get anymore. Is silver. I went on Reagan House. No more gold. Or pink. Or green. It's just silver. I think it's silver. Or is it gold? I think it's silver. All right. Kind of want to make sure they're even. I could take these off. Penny, I am excited. I am packed. I am packed. I was mostly packed Saturday morning and then kind of finished yesterday. Was adding just a couple things today. I ordered off of Amazon and I tried one with my clothes to make sure it was going to be good. Because I use Tide liquid detergent. And I was going to take Tide pods in the suitcase. And people were saying you have to be really careful. They don't explode in there. I ordered the detergent sheets. Have you ever used detergent sheets? But they're not Tide. They're, I don't know if they're Echo something brand, but they smell really good. I have a question for you now, Sherry. Yes, Andrew. What time do we leave tomorrow, Tanya? We're leaving the house at 6. We have to be up at AAA for 7:15. So we're going to leave at 6, stop at Dunkin's, get a coffee and a sandwich. And then we'll be a little early to meet the bus at AAA, which is, then the bus is going to drive us to Newark for the plane. Okay, so look, I like the tinsel on there. All right, you don't have to glue your drumsticks on. You can tie them with your tinsel down the side. But I thought, if it's hanging in the tree, I kind of like the look of the drumsticks on top. You can put them any way you want on top, in the center, to the sides. This one I have more in the center. We're going to glue them on. And I did not hot glue them. I have used the Tide sheets, Sherry. Norma, where did you find Tide sheets? I have never seen Tide sheets. I didn't think they made them. I have the Echo. I think they're called Echo something. Yes, tinsel on side, adorable. Thank you, Cindy. Hi, Sherry. Got on late. When do you and John have leaving on vacation? Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. So you can decide where you want them on there. So I'm trying to see, where do I want them? Maybe a little bit more towards the center. Okay. I just want to get a gist of where I want them. I'm so happy and excited for you to relax, enjoy, and have a blast. I will miss you both. We will miss all of you, too. We're going to miss you. Thank you, Sheila. Got to have Dunkin', your favorite. EB, Norma said her store has the dryer sheets. Okay, listen. I'm going to put my Gorilla Clear Grip adhesive on my ball, and then just a little at the end of my handle, and then I'm going to place this where I want it. Now my other one, I'm going to lay on top to see where it's going to go. So lay your other one on top to where you want it. Then I kind of mark with my finger where they crisscross over each other, and add a drop of your glue on there, your adhesive. Then add adhesive to your ball. And then you're going to place it on top this way, Sherry, this way. So they're going to stay on there. I didn't want to hot glue them. You can hot glue them, but I'm afraid they'll pop right off. Thank you, Peggy and Brenda. Hi, Irene Smith. Okay, so I'm going to let that sit over here, and we're going to work on a small one. Let's hope I don't make no mistakes on the small one. So the small one, we're going to do 2 different ways. Because I told you all, you can use the ribbon. And actually, you could even use, I should have did this one with the ribbon maybe. You won't even, on the small one, we don't even need to paint it. Is that the one I just glued? It is. So, if you want, you wouldn't even need to paint the box, just the lid. You could use ribbon. If you cover the box with ribbon, then put your top on, put your bottom on, put your ribbon on. We're going to do a small one. And then your top piece. And you won't even have to paint that box. This is the only ribbons I had. I went down to my stash. I have like only thin Patriotic ribbon. Hi, Sherry. Feel like I haven't seen you in a long time. Hi, Darlene. I've been here. Hi, Renee. Okay. This is the part I don't like. Number one, these boxes are not like perfectly round. They're a little weird. They're a little funky. And if you were on with me when I showed you all these boxes, you saw we kind of figured out how to make it a little bit deeper here so it doesn't all go into the lid. Happy Monday, Susan. Hi, Victoria. So I am going to trace the top part of my lid onto my cardboard. And my cardboard's a little thicker piece of cardboard. And actually, I need to do 2. Well, here's what I'm going to tell you. Trace each lid. Do 1 lid at a time. Because each lid is a little bit different shape or something. Where did I put my little... Oh, here it is. I'm going to cut it out with my X-Acto knife. I hope you enjoy your trip. Take a lot of pics or videos. I will miss you. Cheryl, thank you. I will miss you too. We're going to miss you. We went and bought a new camera yesterday at Walmart. It was under $200. It's a Canon, and boy, does it take good pictures. It has a zoom, and it's not real big. It's only like this big. And it does videos. And it hooks to the internet, so you can post them even right from there. All right, I'm going to use my little knife here and cut this out. Even though I trace it and I cut it on the line, when I try to get it in the lid, it doesn't go in good. I have to trim some off. So I'm just forewarning you. Thank you, Lois. I tried the hot glue thing. Wait, I got to find it because it's kind of funny. Where is it? Okay. I tried to just add hot glue inside the lid and glued this in. And look at, I thought I had it straight. And look how crooked this is. It came out really crooked. It's Leaning Tower of Pisa. So, I'm sticking with the cardboard, even though it's a little bit pain. I'm sticking with it. Because I was trying to figure out an easier way, but Sherry, you're going into business with another crafter. I've seen something. I am not going out into business with any other crafter. I don't know what you've seen. Do not click on anything. Do not believe anything that you see there. Okay, so look. Even though I traced it and cut it, I'm like still a little too big. So I need to trim more off. But I guess I'd rather be just a little too big than have it too small. So I was talking with my buddy Lee today, and she's like, Facebook is not really paying anything for videos anymore. It's like almost like they don't want you to do videos. And she said she heard another crafter say that Facebook only wants to pay you for reels and pictures, basically. I really don't do too many reels, guys. I just don't. I did not hear that, but I have not watched Facebook, really. I need to trim off over here. Gosh darn. I need to trim there. Unless I turn it. Maybe if I turn it. If you think you can glue them and get them straight, you do that. But I couldn't get it straight. All right, let's see if I can get this good. You only want it a little tiny bit from the top. Did anybody else hear that? That Facebook only wants to pay you for pictures and reels? Yes. Oh, Cheryl said she's seen that too. Girls, I would never stop doing live crafts. Oh, I'm not getting the bottom. There it goes. That's my favorite part, is the live crafts. A reel is okay if I just want to do a reel after I do a video of my table or a reel of my tree. And number one, I don't understand how people do crafts on reels, because I thought reels can't be longer than 60 seconds. I don't know. I'm not tech savvy, girls. Okay, let's see. Let me just see what this is going to look like when I put it on my thing. I feel like that's not even. All right, let's just try this. Line up my seams. Let me look at it. I'm a little lean in there. I'm a little leaning. Why does my blade keep coming out? Yes, I think it's an affiliate. Oh, yeah, David Christopher. I have an affiliate with David Christopher. So if like I order his flowers and use them in my urns and stuff, because it's getting very sparse for flowers around here. And I love his flowers. I buy Christmas stuff from him. So I did an affiliate, because I really don't sell flowers good. I know, this is taking me forever, girls. Sorry. And boys. Gentlemen and girls. So it's an affiliate link, and I should have brought my urn. I'll have to... I got the most beautiful urn. Well, 2 urns from him. And I ordered all the flowers for in it. Okay. Do I have it? I think I may have it. Okay, I think I may have it. Now I got to glue it together, though. So I got to make sure. Okay. Okay. So, really, I'm kind of a little bit wonky in there, but it's working. But you want it kind of close to the top. And here's what I do. So make sure you test before you glue this. And then add hot glue all the way around the inside there. Now I gotta find my, here it is, my seams. And put it back together. Get in there. Okay. Believe it or not, I was able to do it. I'm able to do it. I feel like this side's up just a tiny bit. My glue's so hot, I'm still able to move it. Oh, crap. We're going to try to glue the next one and see how it comes out. Thank you, Linda. Hi, Mary and Kathy. I got to make sure it's not crooked. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. This is like harder than my last one was. But I think I got it. I think that looks straight. I think that looks straight. Okay. We're going to try the glue one. It's the lids and stuff are wonky. So I'm not going to lie. See, you have to play with it. Okay. That's that one. Do I want to try? Oh, now we're going to do the ribbon on this one. So maybe that will be tighter. Okay. So my lid is already painted and sealed with my chai latte. Just like this lid. And that red is the same red. My candy apple. And they're sealed with my meltdown. But ribbon. This one I wanted to do blue. So, find your seam. Okay. So this is a 1.5 inch ribbon. And this is going to be my bottom. So I want that even. So it is going, let me glue it on. Add a line of glue where your seam is on your box. Glue down the end. But make sure you're even where your opening is. So this is going to be even. And I'm going to have my extra hang off here. It's only like, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch. Good evening, Patricia. But that's where our fabric piece goes. So it will be okay. Now, about, I don't know, maybe halfway through, I am just going to add a tiny line of glue there at the top. And then keep going around till I come back here at the end, beginning. And I'm going to cut it. So a little bit is going to overlap my beginning part. Now this I add to the ribbon. My hot glue to the ribbon. And glue that on. Now, let's see how this will fit. With this ribbon. They're all wonky. Hi, Judy from Minnesota. Okay, these little boxes are from Hobby Lobby. I'll show you the packaging. Now, that's pretty tight. I don't think I'm going to have to cut wood out for, or cardboard for this one. Because that's pretty tight. And then when I put my tack in there, it's going to hold it together. Oh, yay. Yay. Okay, these little boxes are from Hobby Lobby. You get a pack of 6 for $2.99. The bigger one we just did is a paper mache box from Dollar Tree. Okay, look. So we're ready for our tops. We're ready. Oh, the ribbon's easy, guys. Could you cut 2 pieces of cardboard and cut a slit to make an X? Oh, maybe. Maybe. I told you, if you can come up with a good idea, you try it and let me know how it works. How it works. Because the cardboard thing is kind of a pain. But I did get it to work. But the ribbon is holding it tight. So when I put my little tacks in there, that's going to hold it together. Okay. So remember I showed you this? And I shrunk them down to 40% for the Dollar Tree boxes. This one, I had to shrink down to 25%. 25%. And they come out like this for these little boxes. And I wanted... So this one says Happy 4th of July on there. I kind of didn't want that because I'd like to leave them up, you know, Memorial Day, Labor Day. So I shrunk these here that are on the side. I shrunk them down. But I had to shrink them bigger because they're smaller circles. So I shrunk those to 40% and they come out this big. And I cut one out, this cute little boy, and glued it on top of the, not glued it, but Mod Podged it on top of the 4th of July. So that's what I'm going to use. I hope you're understanding me. Hi, Deborah Robinson. How are you, girl? Okay, we need to Mod Podge this on now. On this red box. I need my Mod Podge. Good evening, Janet. Hi, Cheryl. All right. We're going to Mod Podge this on here. So don't forget, the lid is the bottom of your drum. So you're going to place this to the bottom where your lid is. That's that. Drum did you drum? Yeah, Deborah. Drum, drum, drum. I want to do Christmas ones. I need to, you know, get those nice vintage. I have all those nice vintage books. Okay. So this one actually measures 9 1/4 around. So measure around the lid on the bottom, and it comes out to 9 1/4. Divide it by 4. I'm going to space it. I did 2 3/8 in between my 4 tacks. I don't want this to fall and go all over the place. Which these tacks are a little smaller. These are 0.31 inches by 0.35 inches. And you get 70 pieces for 99 cents. And they are just like an antique gold color. There's no design on them. So I'm going to start under the middle of my picture. I feel like this one just went a little crooked on me. I don't know. No, I don't know. Stick it in the middle of your picture. And then I need to measure 2 3/8. Now I got 2. Beg you, Radcliffe. Deborah, I'm so excited. Let's hope I don't gain a ton of weight. All the walking we're doing, I hope. Oh, all that good food we're going to be eating. I don't know. Okay, 2 3/8. I'm still trying to lose the couple pounds I gained in St. Martin. Gosh, it's so hard to lose, so easy to gain. 1, okay, 4. Need 1 more. 2. The baked potato didn't help much. Oh, Sherry, pay attention. 2 3/8. Okay, right there. Okay. I got all my little 4 things around here. Oh, I should do this one while I'm at it. So this one I don't have a picture, all right? It's just my ribbon. But this is the back of my box. So I kind of want to go from the back and find the front. Let's make sure you could see it. You could see where your ribbon's glued. I just want to make sure it's going to be straight. Oh, Olivia, you're so sweet, girl. All right, then I need, again, 2 3/8. Hi, Inez. How are you? How is John? Andrew, John is good, thank you. He was on here before. He was on here. Not live, but he was chatting in the comments. Why do I feel like that one's close? I need to move it over just to drop. Okay. Now you can measure and do half, but this is such a small space. I kind of just, oh, I got to put the tops on. I kind of just eyeball it on these small boxes. I don't measure the small ones. All right, we need our tops. So the size of this one, well, I know that ain't right because I said that was a 5-inch circle. This is not. Sherry, oh lordy. This is a 4-inch circle. 4. I need to write that so I make sure I don't mess it up. This is a 4-inch circle cut out of drop cloth, coffee stained. So now you want to center this. If you hold it upside down, you can kind of eyeball it. Okay. Oh, don't move it. I got it centered. The best I think it's centered anyways. All right, same thing. Do a little tack of glue up at the edge of the box. Glue that down. And I'm gonna work my way around. I'm gonna tack like 4, 1 on each side. And then we'll finish. Oh, see, I think that's a little uneven there, Sherry. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Gave 2 butterflies to each of my 3 daughters. They loved them. Anna, that picture was so pretty with your butterflies. With that picture of flowers. I did that. See, I must have moved it. It's a little crooked. Sherry. That's all right. Our Hobby Lobby gave up room when Five Below went in and now doesn't carry a lot of things. Oh, well, I'm not happy with that. Can I peel it up and move it? I don't know. I'm not happy that it's uneven. Our Hobby Lobby is a pretty big Hobby Lobby. And we hardly have any of that Jim Holt stuff. All right. That's better. Okay, glue it back down, Cher. I couldn't leave it alone. Is it Tim Holtz or Jim Holtz? I can never tell with that. All right. I got my 4 little spots glued. Now I gotta glue in between those. Hi, Yvonne. Yeah, Peggy. They're getting rid of more and more craft stuff. So the dollhouse stuff and the fabric dolls and the Google Eyes and all of that stuff used to take up the big humongous spot in the back wall of the store. Now, no, it's very small and it's in one of the craft aisles. It's not on the back wall no more. Hi, Barbara. Tim Holtz. Okay. I can never tell if that looks like a J or a T. Strings. All right. There's one on there. Let me do this one. So where's my front? What time is it? Oh, John must just have the TV down low. Okay. Hi, Betty. You're still not getting notified, Betty? I'm going to have to... Gosh darn. I don't understand why they're doing that. All right, I did my 4 little tacks. Now I got to glue around. I asked you, no, Yuffie, Sherry, Andrew, Yuffie, I looked that up, Andrew. There's like a bunch of electronics that are UV. There is like an iRobot by that company too. What are we making? Yvonne, we made the bigger drum ornaments. You don't have to use it as a drum ornament. And if you want it, just use it as a regular drum. Don't even put the handle on it. Now we're making our little drum ornaments. We're making our little drum ornaments. So the bigger drum ornament is a paper mache box from Dollar Tree. And the smaller ones are a pack of 6 from Hobby Lobby for $2.99. I just love these. You really could keep those out all year long, LOL, at least for me. Girl, I just go whatever I like to go with. I don't care if someone may not like it, like stuff I have in my house. It's okay. As long as you like it, that's all that matters. So as long as I like it, that's all that matters. So you can leave these out all year. You can leave them out all year. Okay, so I am just going to center in between these. The big ones I measure because if I goof off, you can kind of see that. But the little ones, goodness, go in there. The space is so small between them. Gosh, that was hard to get through the ribbon. So I'm just sticking that in between the two on the bottom. So do this one up. Goodness, that fabric and ribbon's hard to get through. Thank you for decorating the page, Virginia. Oh, John just checked us in for our flight. It just popped up on my phone. One more on this one anyways. Let's see, right about there. Oh, thank you, Charlene. Oh my goodness, some of these are hard to get in. All right, that's those. Let me do this one. We're doing 2 at once. That's right. Do what you like, Patty. That's what I say. Because I'll mix, you know, I'll mix all stuff together. I just do what I like. You don't have to like it, right? Everyone's got their own taste. We'd be boring if we were all the same. Sandy, you're so sweet, girl, and we're going to miss all of you. Yeah, I don't know if we can go live or not. We're going to have to see. Oh, that's a weird one. Something wrong with that tack. There's something wrong with that one. You come up with awesome decor. Judy, you're so sweet, girl. Well, I thought, if we can make big drums, why can't we make small ones? All right, now we need to wrap our jute around there. Our jute twine. Where is it? Too much stuff. My Dollar Tree jute twine I'm using. Thank you, Connie. It's from Marshall's. These little flowers are like embroidered on there. All right, again, you want to start That's your front. So you want to start in the back. Under. I'm weird. I have to go like a certain way. So, okay. I'm gonna start under. All right, leave enough extra jute here because I like to tie them together, the two ends, and then stick it back under there. But put that under there and push it down so it doesn't slide around on you. Then we're just gonna go up. We're gonna zigzag up, down. Same thing as the other boxes. Then we're back to the beginning. And I just like to do my two ends together. Do your little two ends together. I don't know if you could see that. And then pull it and under the tack. Add a drop of hot glue and hold it down. Still freezing up. Can't watch you. I don't know what she was answering. Someone else was answering something. She don't know what to believe these days. Trim off your excess. I just wanted to make sure that didn't go in my coffee. Oh, thank you, Irene Smith. All right, I'm going to finish gluing the rest of the bottom ones down. Do not glue your top ones down because we have to add more jute. Okay, I got those four glued down. Now we want to wrap our jute around the top. So that's my back. So you could start at either one of these. And you want to go underneath. You want to go under, again, leave a little extra piece. And then just wrap around under your little tacks. You may have to pull them out a little to get it under there. Back at the beginning. Cut. Tie them and slide them back under there. Someone asked if you're associated with... Oh, yeah, I'm an affiliate with David Christopher. I might have to go down and get my urn and show it to you. One of my urns. So everyone always says, how do your stuff not blow over on the porch? Well, this urn is cast iron, and it's beautiful. And it comes in like 3 different distressed colors. I got the grayish one, but it comes in 3 different distressed colors. There's our little thing wrapped around there. Let's do this one. So where's my back? Right here. Right there. Zigzag up and down. I'll be watching Sherry's older videos on YouTube. Oh, my videos are on YouTube. Yes. because Facebook is not going to have them much longer. And Sherry did not even save them. And I think I have till June something. But I just don't have time to do everything. Oh, Yvonne, you're so sweet, girl. Thank you. Let's cut this. I think the hot glue is what ruins my fingernails the most. Ooh, I might have pulled that a little too tight. All right. Thank you, Teresa and Debbie. Debbie, I'm so excited. I can't wait. All right, I gotta glue. So if you can find like pretty ribbons, and I was looking in my stash for like a flag ribbon to put in the middle. Oh, Betty Hilt said I can ask for an extension after that for my videos. I just need to sit for a whole day and download them onto a file. I think I told John, and I should have been doing it, if I post the link to a video, then I think it will stay, because that's a post, not a live video. I don't know. I'm not positive. I'm not positive. All right, that's my back. Oh, I want to go on top. I just heard the alarm clock go off. Thank you, Sharon. I'm so excited for you to be making your dream trip to Alaska. Sandy, thank you. We're excited too. All day, John kept saying, I'm going to Alaska tomorrow. I'm going to Alaska tomorrow. I go, so am I. So am I. I think I need to glue this one down before I continue. It wants to slip out. I think the link will say video no longer. Ah, Jan. Thank you for that info. Got it. I want to make sure it looks right before I... Oh, Betty, thank you for posting my YouTube thing. I have to ask John, does he have my YouTube channel at the top of the page? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. He's like my tech guy. He's my tech guy. All right, so look. We got our two little drums wrapped. That is cute with the ribbon, isn't it? I should have did a couple with ribbon. All right, we need our wire, floral wire, jute wrap twine stuff here. See, and this is, oh, I think I need to put a new battery in my glue gun. Oh no, it's still there. It's still going. I'm out of my glue before it unravels. So for this one, the last one I did 10. This one I do 8 inches. And cut it 8 inches. And we need to do 2. gotta glue my, oh no, I gotta change my battery. You won't be able to sleep tonight. I am like that. I am, you know, I keep waking up during the night thinking I overslept. I'm always afraid. But if John and I both have our alarm set, we should be good. So if we're leaving at 6, I need to get up at like 4:30 because I do not like to be rushed to get out of bed and just jump in the shower. I don't like that. It's not at the top of my page, Albert. I'm going to have John do that. He needs to put that up there. All right, I'm going to distress it again with my coffee, my ground espresso distress oxide. Hey, Kimberly Holland. I don't sleep because I'm afraid that I won't wake up in time. It's happened to me once. I had not long at all to get to the airport, and thank goodness the airport was only like 20 minutes away, and John and I both jump up. It was just me that was going, but he was driving me. I didn't take a shower or anything. I just wet my hair and got dressed, and we flew out the door. Jeremy, thank you for watching my YouTube channel. You love my stackable snowman girl and boy. Sharon Ann sent me a picture of a crafter that did, and I don't know the crafter's name. I'm not sure if it was on there. I'm going to have to look. But the stackable eggs, they turned them into strawberries, stackable strawberries. And it's so cute. So now I was like, I said to her, what to do. Because I only have one set. And I said I was going to do a bird. Oh, I got a creeper on there. Who do you want to talk to in private? Don't, I got a creeper. I got a scammer creeper on there. And John's probably not watching. Just ignore him. All right, we're going to need that again. Let's hope I punched the holes in the right spot this time. Yeah, just ignore them. I truly believe if we just ignore them and no one ever does anything, they just won't come anymore, but I don't know. All right, so I got those distressed. Now let's make sure we punch our holes in the right spot this time. So, I'm going in between my first top 2 tacks, like right above this one. So my picture's there, that first bottom one. I'm going to go right above that. If I find my owl, here it is. 911, Sherry. Don't forget your phone chargers. Yes. My phone chargers, my iPad charger, because they're different, of course. I'm gonna poke my hole there. Now I gotta go to this side. I put the holes in the right spot this time, girls. Oh, I need that tape on the end, don't I? Because when I try to stick them in there, it's gonna push down my jute. I need my tape. I got a beautiful flower hanging basket today. A hanging basket full of like the flowers for outside on the porch. From my son Petey and his girlfriend Brittany and her little son Owen for Mother's Day. My aunt says she'll make sure it's watered. Oh yes, remember your chargers. I had a client call, so I had to exit for a short time. Deborah, clients first. Guarantee. John will be on the phone with clients while we're away. Or he'll be going to the computers on the ship when we're on the ship. Okay, I put my little tape around there so it doesn't push down my jute. Stick that in there. Come around. I think I stuck it in too much. And this one in there. There's my little hanger. Now, you don't have to use wire. I don't know if you really have to use the wire twine stuff, but I thought it'll let me position. I'm looking for my back. Okay, that's the back. So this is my front. So I want it here. To make sure I put the hole in the right place. Yeah, Julia, 16 days. It's gonna be heaven. Heaven. Gotta poke through that ribbon. All right. Oh, hard to get through the ribbon. Get it to go through the ribbon. Try and make my hole a little bigger. Come on. There you go. Needed a little help. Sherry, what type of material did you use on the top of the drum? I used a painter's drop cloth, the medium weight one from Home Depot. I like the medium weight. And then this is a 4-inch circle I cut out for this one. And I spray them with coffee and I let them dry out in the sun. Whoops, what'd I do? Oh, I didn't finish gluing down my things. Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, said I needed a new battery. I had it ready, just in case. All right. Here's this one. Nancy, thank you for decorating the page. Where are you keeping your car while you're gone? It stays at the AAA in the parking lot. Stays at AAA in the parking lot. And then we take a bus from there to Newark. Okay, time to distress. I should have left my gloves on. Not getting that ink on my hands. I'm just looking to pick up a few things here so I don't have a mess when I'm done. Okay. Look up for my question. You need to make me a set of drums and send them to me, Irene says. Look up for my question. Oh, Kathy, I don't know. Oh, that is good. At least it will be safe and lit. Yeah, you park right under all the lights. It'll be fine. All right, gotta distress. Kind of really like the ribbon thing. You don't have to paint it. Everyone, time I am going on a trip, I can't sleep. I get excited like a little kid. You're funny, Deborah. Yeah, tonight will be exciting because we've never been here before. So it's all new and exciting. Oh, I should have finished my red one. See, I had a red one started with the ribbon. That's the red ribbon. I'll have to finish that when I come back. Okay. There's my little blue patriotic drum. Gonna go eat dinner, Sherry. Have a fabulous, safe time. Thank you, Julie. Yes, coffee stain drop cloth. Whose birthday? Oh, I missed whose birthday that is. It's Ann something, I think. All right. Again, I don't want to go too heavy over my picture. I would love to go to Switzerland. Oh, yes. Or Hawaii, but no. Why won't you go in this life? We've been to Hawaii we were young, many years ago. Like right after we got married, I think, or something. Not too many years after that. It's okay. I'm not real crazy about it. I think because we stayed on the Big Island, I think if I was ever to go back, I'd stay on, what's that called? Kauai, or that one that has the K. Because they say that's like really quiet, no cars, all that stuff. But the water's beautiful there. Friends that have gone to Alaska love their trip. I know you will have a great time. Thank you, Patty. I know we will. Lee has been there. Lee and Fred and Gabby and Grandma Jean. They have been. All right. Store that upside down. Happy birthday. Oh, I keep messing whose birthday it is. Okay. Tinsel. What do I want to put? I think I want to do blue. So this tinsel, I do 6 inches for these small ones. I think I'm going to do blue and silver on this one. I can't afford to go. Can't even go to my next town. Buy me. Girl. That one. Well, I think I might want blue on that one too. I don't know. Let's see. Here. That's blue. Needs silver. Oh, and Reynolds Rector, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, girl. I hope you had a fabulous day. Your birthday, if you get to celebrate Mother's Day and then your birthday. All right. So I cut them both 6 inches. That's my back. Not that that matters. And you won't fly. Girl, flying is safer than driving in a car. I am not afraid to fly. There's my little tinsel on that one. Last year, it was on my Mother's Day. Oh, your 60th was last year on Mother's Day. All right. There's that one. Now for my little drums. I already painted them. I need 2 sets of my little drums. Okay. I use the same dowels. The 0.125 inch by 12 inch dowels. I use the same ones as we did for those bigger drums. I cut these are 2.5 inches. For this one, we did 3.5 inch dowels. This one's 2.5 inch dowels. And they're still the same 1/2 inch beads from the Dollar Tree beaded garland. Same thing. Stained them, painted them gold. I had puttied wood filled the holes on the top. Again, I'm going to glue them down. Why does that blade want to keep falling out of there? Dangerous thing. Dangerous. All right. How do I want these on here? So where are you putting these cute drums, Sherry? I'm keeping 6 of these little ones for myself. Maybe I don't crisscross these ones. Maybe I do these ones just straight. Maybe I do that. I'm keeping 6 of these for myself, and then I'm gonna do a set of 6 for St. Joe's auction. I think I'm gonna leave them straight this time. Let's see. See, these little ones are good for a small tree too, like a 2-foot, 3-foot tree. And then the bigger ones are good for like my 7-foot tree. Which I need to find more of those boxes. Please be safe, Sherry and John, on your trip. We want you back so we can do more crafting. Beverly, don't you worry, girl. We're always safe when we're on vacation and We always stay safe. So on both of them, I'm adding it on the ball and the end, my Gorilla Clear Grip adhesive, because this time I'm not crossing them. I thought I'd try something different. So they'll be just like this on top. But you can do it however you guys want to do it. I just thought I'd do something different. I don't know. I'm just playing with it. I'm just gonna play with them here. There, and I'll have to let them dry. Thank you, Nancy. You both are going to have a wonderful time. God bless and be safe. Cindy, you're so sweet, girl. Thank you. So these will have to dry. And I see, I got to do all of these. I have them this far. I just got to finish them. I have 2, 4, 6. I have 7 I got to finish. 7. Okay, so I don't need my glue gun anymore. I could shut that off. And I could put that away. And I could put that away. And I'm going to show you something I found at Dollar Tree the other day. When I come back, I'm going to have to do a bunch of giveaways because I am not doing them today because I can't get them out till we come back. All right. I want to show you something I found. Well, 2 things I found. Maybe you guys seen them already. Karen Rhodes is back. All right. Oh, I have to throw towels in the dryer. Darn. I forgot I threw them in the wash before. Okay. I found another new frame at Dollar Tree. Only 2 they had. It's in the where the Mother's Day stuff was, up in the front of the store. Look at these frames. Have you seen these? These white and gold frames. I've never seen them. I've never seen them. They're 4x6. I guess 4x6 picture. I know. I like the look of them. My son lives in North Pole, Alaska, and loves it there. I don't know if we're going to North Pole. Don't forget to unplug glue gun. My glue gun doesn't plug in. It's on a battery, and it's shut off. I just unplugged my hairdryer. You're going to be up late. Yeah, that's okay. I didn't know you can't cut. Yvonne, you missed me. You didn't get notified. I just bought 2 of the gold frames. Yeah, the gold oval and square. I think these are different. I think it's bigger scroll. I'm not sure. I think it is. That's those. And have you seen these? I bought one of these for me to keep downstairs for when I craft in the kitchen. I won't have to bring my this down with me. A collapsible paintbrush washer. Have you seen these? So let's see how this works. Because I didn't open them. Okay. Oh, it kind of looks like a flower pot. That is cool. And it's got little brush holder on the side. This is cool. I bought 3 to give away. When I come back, I'll give them away. They come in different colors, but I thought this was the prettiest. I like this color. It's like a bluish green. All right, I got that. And I'm looking for the packages of those plastic circles I showed you all that I use for tracing my circles anymore. Those balloon sizers. Supposed to measure balloons with them or something. Well, you know how everybody uses the metal hoop? Like Dollar Tree sells a set of 2, those gold metal hoops, and they make like a centerpiece. You attach them to wood. Well, I just happened to see this thing, so I'm wondering if we paint this. Okay, this is a balloon hoop. It's a balloon hoop. And how do we put it together? Let's see. I don't know. I had to get one of the gold frames at Five Below. The Mira. I love the Mira from Five Below. I'm not sure how we put this together. I don't know how big it is even. I definitely would have to paint it. So, I wonder. Okay, I guess we just attach them with these plastic clips. Let's see if it's worth. Oh, happy Monday, beautiful Chrissy. Let's see what this will look like. I never saw it before. Balloon hoop is new, Betty said. I never saw it, Betty. Too bad it wasn't like well, I wish it was like white or something. Would be easier to paint. God, that's a long stick. This must be a big hoop. Let's see. Oh, it is a big hoop. And then it snaps in there. Hey, how about that? That's pretty big. What if we paint this and do it? Oh, goodness. I kind of like that. Huh. I haven't been in Dollar Tree lately, trying to be good. Karen Rhodes, I hear you, girl. That's why I didn't go back to Joann's. Like, I have so much stuff. But I saw this and I couldn't resist it. Because I wanted to see what it was. I bought 2 of them. Now I'm going to have to buy more of them so I could give some away. I didn't really want to buy too many until I made sure it was worth it. I was thinking of getting the gold mirror and decoupage of vintage Santa on it. Girl. I bought those mirrors at Five Below, the $5 ones. The bigger one, that's a good idea. Look like a basketball hoop. Wonder if a toy one would work. This is only $1.25, girl. Are you, if someone's getting rid of a basketball hoop, that is a good thing to use. Basketball hoop. But this is only $1.25, and it's nice and big. It's probably the size. It might be even a little bigger than a basketball hoop. Oh, it's 15.5 inches. Painted gold. Yep. With flowers from Christopher. I bought all peonies. Now, he's funny because he said, do you call them peonies? Do you call them, what do you say? Peigne? I don't know. I call them a peony. But I bought 3 different kinds of pink, 3 different shades, and kind of different looking peonies to do in this urn. And ferns. And then some other green cream with a little pink greenery stem. I don't know. What are you making with it, Renee? I don't know. I always see everybody use those gold hoops and do centerpieces. Like greens and flowers around here and then stuff here. I don't know. I'll play with it when I come back. I still need to finish when I come back. I get my birds and those stars, those 3 different size stars. Now, how easy does this collapse? Because I want to be able to put it away downstairs. Oh, yeah. Sherry, did you just break your fingernail? No. It collapsed easy, too. It collapsed easy. Look at my counter's going to be a mess. I'm going to run downstairs and get my urn. I want to show you the urn. I got to show you the urn before I go. All right, wait. Let me move this. Back. Okay. All right, wait. Ta-da! It's cast iron. I love it. I think it's so pretty. It's distressed, grayish, like what, whitewash. Oh, Cheryl, have a wonderful night. Don't forget your towels. Oh, lucky you said that. I gotta go down and throw them in the dryer. But I love it. Yeah, Betty Hilt, isn't it pretty? You can make a swing hanging in center. Ooh, and maybe have an angel sitting on the swing. Oh, that's pretty. I know. There's one that's like a bluish green too, whitewashed. And then I forget what the other color is. Maybe it's a tan. I know, I love it. So I watched him do the video filling one of these with those peonies. And so he sells, you could buy just the urn, or he sells the kit of peonies and ferns. He gives you everything that you need to fill this. Or you can buy the kit with everything you need to fill it, plus the urn. So he sells kits too. It's really cool. Yeah. He sells kits. But I love it. I think it's so pretty. It's heavy. It's heavy. So it shouldn't blow over. I gotta work on filling it when I come back. Thank you, Yvonne. I'll see you when we get back. I got 2. Yeah, I got 2. I got 2 and peonies and all the peonies and greenery to fill 2. And I'll have a little extra peonies, I think. To fill it. To maybe out around the door. I don't know. I know the urn is gorgeous. So if you go on and check his urns, it comes in 3 colors. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. And I think, I forget, I want to say it's cheaper to buy the urn and all the flowers for in it together. But he has a couple different kind of flowers to fill that. Different kits. He has different kits, not just peonies. He has other hydrangeas with greeneries. I think he did poppies in one. But there's different kits. But I think it's cheaper to buy the flowers and the urn together than just buying. Like I think by getting the flowers with it isn't much more than the cost of the urn. I don't know. It's not cheap. That urn, if you buy it, I think it's $200. I'm pretty sure. But he's been having free shipping. One day it was $49. Like if you spent $49, it was free shipping. If you spent $59, it was free shipping. So that's heavy. So, oh, who am I referring to? It's David Christopher. David Christopher and his wife. Like, so I buy off of them when I go to Atlanta Mart. Like that pink swag I have, that's his. I have ornaments of his that I have bought in. I don't know. He sells a ton of ribbon too. But yeah, check him out. John did post the link up on the top of my Facebook page, but did Sherry say what website? It's from David Christopher's. Where are you going on your trip? Sandy, Alaska. Alaska. So I gotta make sure I have everything shut off up here. And I guess I'll shut the air conditioner off up here. Yeah. David Christopher. All right. I'm going to go get the rest of my stuff ready. I got to take my paintbrushes downstairs and wash them. I can't leave them sit in the... Thank you, Betty, for posting that. Let them sit in water the whole time I'm gone. All right, guys. We will post pictures and videos and maybe see if we could go live sometime or another there. I'm not sure how it's going to work. Thank you, Mary. I hope so too. I hope we could go live. At least a couple, like a little bit, for some really pretty places. All right, guys. Well, I won't talk to you tomorrow, but watch for my post. So if you're not seeing anything from us, go directly to my Facebook page. Because Facebook page, even though you're following, will not share all my posts with everyone. So always check our page out every day. Thanks, guys. You're so sweet. Stay all safe while we're gone, and it'll go by quick. I know it will. But we'll talk to you in between. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Stay safe. Bye.